Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Metroid Prime 3 Corruption here on Metroid Monday. In case you missed the last exciting episode, total war on the pirate homeworld. Thousands died, but not one of them was one of my troops. 'Cause I'm proud to be a Galactican! Oh, well, whatever. If you're confused as to what the hell that little parody of Proud to be an American came from, watch the last episode. But, yeah. Total war. We have finally cleared the way to the pirate homeworld and killed the freaking elite pirate commander, whatever. Yeah. And that was done. I didn't know that. I completely forgot about the Phazon pool down there. So that could have helped me save an embarrassing loss. But whatever. It's a new day, it's a new episode, and it's a new time for a boss. Because we know now that the Phazon Leviathan seeds seem to seek out a guardian. In the case of the one on Talon 4, it was Metroid Prime. In the case of Aether, I guess it was the Emperor Ring, though it didn't look much like a Leviathan seed to me. In the case of Brio, it was the Moganar. In the case of Elysia, it was Helios. And in the case of the pirate homeworld, we all know who it is. We all love who it is, except Samus. But anyways, onward to the Leviathan seed. Let us purge all corruption from the galaxy.
Your tenacity is admirable, but pointless. You ride into the jaws of the apocalypse.
Oh, really? And in case you guys aren't aware, I'm not doing that voice. That is actually, this is actually going to be guest starring Deathwing as the voice of our scaly adversary. And in case you don't know who he is, well, that's fine. He's also a dragon. He's also corrupted. He's also got armor that's peeling off of his body. So I figured, you know what? Let's take this a little more seriously. Let's skip the Retsupre voice this time. I know some people love it, but a lot of people hate it, so we'll go with something a little more acceptable. Alright. The door to destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hell. Come on, Ridley! Where the hell are you? I plan to end you!
End me! You think life is yours to take away? Life is weak, mortal, fleeting, fragile. Death is final. Death is eternal. Death is my realm. Look upon me, and you see death incarnate, the Unmaker of Worlds.
Unmaker of Worlds? Well, I don't care if you unmake this world, dude, but this is gonna be your ass, and I'm gonna kick it. You have no chance in hell against me, Ridley. No chance! Alright, so let's pull that freaking shitty-ass hatch off and say bye-bye, Ridley. Say bye-bye to your crappy little Phazon chest. You don't have a chance in hell against me. I'm gonna kick your ass, Rids. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what it was with Retro in this game and their boss choices, but the hunters are all more fun than every single one of the big bosses. I don't understand it. I don't understand why, but here's the problem with it. They all have this lame shockwave attack that's the most elementary thing ever. I mean, Echoes and Prime itself were a lot more creative with their boss design, but I mean, look, what the fuck? Oh, shockwave! He's got some other stuff here and there, but it doesn't matter too much. Ridley, Omega Ridley, is an absolute bitch.
Your armor means nothing. Your faith, even less.
Oh, my armor means nothing. How about your armor? Oh, stopped in your tracks. How's that feel? Come on. Toro, 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 Meta Ridley. I'm sorry, Omega Ridley. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass, because I'm the best. Nobody can possibly top me. Not you, not Dark Samus, not any of the shitty pirate troopers that you've had up till now. No, Ridley, you are a dead dragon man, what the fuck ever you are. Who cares? You're dead. You're done. My time is now. Look at you. Your obsession with balls. Does it know no ends, Ridley? Oh well. This is a lot more slow-paced, unfortunately. I should be hyper mode for this, to be honest. But I'm not. Because I'm not. There we go! Stopped in your tracks. There we go. Your phasite armor is nothing to my Nova Beam, Ridley. Jeez, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Come on! Stop repeating the same lame-ass attacks. I'm sure there's some method that I'm not aware of to end this phase early, like the Hyper Ball or some shit like that, but... Or maybe just stick to the goddamn Phazon Beam. Open that mouth of yours! That big, fat trap! Oh, doesn't that suck? They don't make them like they used to. Trying to take a bite out of crime, huh? Owned! One final piece of that shit left to take off. It won't last forever, Ridley. Nothing lasts forever. Not even the Master of Death. And he will fall before the Mistress of Pain. Bring the pain game, Ridley! Off with your armor! What's the matter now, Ridley? Oh, you're gonna take to the air?
There is no shelter from my fury!
This is reminiscent of the Meta Ridley boss fight. I suppose I should actually scan you. There we go. You couldn't hit me. You could never hit me. You're grounded, Ridley. Grounded for life. You know, I could just imagine Ridley being a horrible bar patron. Get freaking banned from every alcohol establishment ever. Come on, Ridley. I'm doing more damage to myself than you've done to me. This is over and done with. Your reign of tyranny in all of planet Earthtragia, however the hell you say it. It's done. It's finished. You are finished. How's it feel, Ridley? How's it feel? Reduced to nothing. This is what the Master of Death has been reduced to? A pawn of a clone of me? I thought you had more pride than that, Ridley. Consider your ass dead. Oh, to the air again. One final time? Well, now you seem to be hyper mode. It's a good thing that my own hyper mode is so damn cheap that it ignores you. You were so much harder in Metroid Prime 1. Just saying, Ridley. I like this. It's a different change of pace for most Ridley boss fights. They're mostly fast-paced, but this is very, very slow. Very clunky. I'm still kicking his ass, though. Come on out. Pick which hole. To the ground, bitch! To the ground! Kneel before me and die. Then you have my permission to die, Mr. Immortal Ass Master of Death. So friggin' close! Take that, you fuck!
I shall tear this world apart!
Oh! Kamikaze in an attempt to kill me? Ridley, we all know you're not really dead. But the Phazon seed sure isn't either. It's grown absurd. 75% corruption. My suit looks so much like Dark Samus's right now. And ladies and gentlemen, the spoils of war for defeating Omega Ridley, the Hyper Grapple. Look at my suit. It's a perversion of what it once was. This is all your fault, Feds. You decided, instead of getting rid of the Phazon, you decided to make me one with it. Samus is on the brink. So, Hyper Grapple Online. Now, one might question, well, how does that even work? Hyper Ball is one thing. Because, well, I mean, you've got bombs. Hyper Beam is another. Hyper Missile's another. But how does that work? Well, it works just like the grapple voltage, except better. Oh, doesn't that suck? One final one. Yeah, I didn't think absorbing would do anything. So yeah, you basically have to treat it like it's grapple voltage overload. You're done! The final seed core will be exposed, and this planet's attempts at becoming another phase, sorry, those have been cancelled. Power. And I'm gonna aim it all to you and Dark Samus. I have no intention whatsoever of becoming a pawn of that bitch like the other three. You will die! How does that feel? It's almost kind of cute, except it's dead. And just walk off like you don't give a shit, Samus. We all know you want to. God damn, my suit just looks ridiculous now. In a good way. 75% corruption on this suit is just... It's one of my favorite looking suits in Metroid history, to be honest. So, with that, as absolutely horrid as the pirate homeworld looks, it will not become another phase. But, speaking of phase...
Samus, you have successfully destroyed the last remaining seed as detected by our systems.
Thank you, Helen. Go make out with Stan for me. Not Stan. Is it Stan? Yeah, Stan. Right. I can't even remember my names for these things. Yes, go make out with the other brain, Stan.
The spread of Phazon corruption has been stopped. This is a great day for the Federation.
Yes, indeed.
However, there is one more mission to complete.
The source.
Skytown's Aurora Unit 217 reports that it has discovered the origin of the Leviathan attacks. It appears that this is where Dark Samus and her main pirate force are stationed. Destroying them will require a full-scale attack.
A full-scale attack?
Unfortunately, this location is so far away it cannot be reached by conventional space travel. We must instead create a wormhole to reach it.
Well, how do you create a wormhole?
The pirates have constructed a Leviathan battleship, which is in orbit around this planet. If we can board this battleship, we may be able to force it to open a wormhole.
Again, I'm not sure how you create a wormhole. Space does that, if a wormhole is even real.
Large energy surges consistent with a warp device are traveling between the pirates' planet and the Leviathan battleship. It appears the pirates are using this warp device to link to the ship.
Interesting.
We will upload the coordinates of this device to you now.
Alright, so coordinates. Pirate Command. Board the Leviathan battleship. Now, we actually have been in the room that we need to go through to get there. Unfortunately, this is where the game kind of sends you on a little fetch quest if you haven't made strides towards that ultimate goal right now. Now, though we are told that we would like to go to the little Leviathan ship thingy, our actual goal is in the Galfar system, the GFS Valhalla. And I must say, this is the part of the game where things get more than a little creepy, more than a little spooky. This ship is fucked. In every sense of the word, it is absolutely destroyed, pillaged, plundered. And so, this is all that remains of a former training vessel. They've even had their Aurora unit plunked out of it, so I can not even give this thing a nickname. Oh well. Objective completed. The GFS Valhalla. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm not going to be able to get very far in this, because I actually require energy cells. And the energy cells are what make this whole process work. You need... I can't even remember how many of them there are here, but you need several. And that is why the next couple of episodes are going to be dedicated to collection. Making sure that I can progress inside this Valhalla, because there are many goodies to be had inside. I've only opened the front door. But many goodies, most of them hidden behind energy cells. So, let the collectathon begin. Just not yet. Now, I do have one goal. And in order for the collectathon to truly begin, I would like... And I know I hate having to rely on maps, but it's been so long since I've 100%ed this game, I could not even begin to tell you where everything is located, which is why, conveniently enough, here on Planet Elysia, you guys all remember, you guys all love it, on Site B, the observatory exists. It is useful, and it is what I intend to use to find everything outside of the Valhalla. Because the Valhalla actually does not have a listing of, like, little map points of what's inside, so you actually have to be creative to find some of the stuff in there. Fortunately, I don't remember the Valhalla's stuff being too difficult to contend with. So, this seems like a decent enough stopping point, I suppose. Beautiful Elysia, I'm so happy to have saved you. So happy. Alas, the Chozo machines They will not live on. But it is what it is. God damn, that suit. That fucking suit. I love it. I love it. It's freaking amazing. Anyways, guys. So the Master of Death has been temporarily put out of commission for the purposes of the rest of the Prime series. And we have one final antagonist to deal with. And she resides on Planet Phase. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Join me next time, so the Collectathon may in fact begin. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Let me know what you thought with your comments and feedback. And if you really enjoyed the video, I've got a slew of other projects going on that I update regularly. So if you're interested, please consider subscribing to stay up to date. Have a good day, everyone.